Hi, I'm Eric and I'm making Devlog Crew, a game about a group of bounty hunters. I'm back from my 2 weeks devlog vacation and I'm really happy with what happened in these past 2 weeks. For those of you who don't know what happened, I just released my first demo of this game, and if you want to try it out, you can get it from the link on the description below. And first, I just want to thank everyone who played the game and gave me feedback. I got a lot of feedback, top quality feedback. I couldn't be more happy about that. My to-do list just expanded uncontrollably because of this, but I don't care. It's helping me improve my game, so that's just great. And thank you guys, seriously. I'll be talking a little bit about the result of this demo release. For starters, one thing that I'm really pleased with is that the game did well overall. The majority of people had a lot of fun with the game and told me that it was tough but fair. Obviously, there are a lot of issues with the game. It is incomplete and had a lot of bugs. Overall, it was just a great experience that helped me improve my motivation to keep making this game. One of the things that I realized is some of the people had problems with the difficulty, and that had a lot to do with the fact that they started the game right away and didn't know how to play it. So obviously I need to make a tutorial. I've been thinking actually about how I'm gonna do that. I have some ideas, but I'm still sort of putting the pieces together before starting to actually make the levels. So that's one thing that I have to work really hard on because it's important. A lot of the people who had problem with the difficulty early on, after playing the game for a while, really enjoyed it once they understood the mechanics, so that's important. So there is a lot of controversy around one of the characters, which is the chicken called the Bit. He has very low HP and he can either attack or charge his gun. If he has his gun charged, he can shock the enemy that he attacks on the next turn. I completely understand that controversy. I myself have spent a lot of time trying to figure out if that works. Now I know there is a problem there and I have to address it, even though I left the mechanic as it is, because I thought it kind of worked with the team, and the fact that there is a controversy there, that means that there are people who actually understood and liked that mechanic. I do want the game to feel good, and having a weak character that is hard to understand is probably not a good idea. So I'm most likely going to be changing some of those mechanics. Napoleon, which is the raccoon, which some people refer to as the wolf, because he does look like a wolf. So, okay, I guess it's alright. Also has some controversy, mostly because it's sort of an okay character. It's not that interesting in relation to the other characters. So that got me thinking, I really want each character to be really fun to play with. I do believe that his switch ability is actually very useful, but his attack is just one damage attack that has knockback, which you have Frank, the frog, who deals 2 damage and has knockback. So it feels weird that he has a weaker attack. I'll be thinking about that too. And well, that's about it related to game design. Obviously the game is incomplete. I have a lot of things to do. I've been fixing a lot of the bugs and started making some of the pending assets that I wasn't able to do for the demo release. I started making more objects to place in some of the levels that are basically just enemies and that's it, and mostly the boss rooms, which are naked. I want them to be very interesting and have objects to move around and more mechanics, so I've been working on that. I started by making some props and some items and some obstacles to place on the levels. I created this knight for the hall room that is before the boss on the Flavius mission, and some paintings to be on the back, and created this katana, which actually got me thinking about a new mechanic where you can actually get these items and I don't know, maybe sell them or something like that. I think I'm not gonna add it as, oh no, you have a katana that can slash your enemies. That would be cool, but that would be too much work, and grabbing an item from a table, that's perfectly doable, I think, but making a slashing item, that will be really complicated. So I don't know, I'm just thinking ahead of myself, I guess. I think I've talked a lot now. Before going, I just want to thank everyone who played the game. I never thought that much people played the demo. I mean, it's not that it's an amazing amount of people playing the game, but more than I expected, and the feedback I got was just so good that I'm really grateful. So now that's it. I'm restarting this Devlog series, as well as I'm restarting my second development phase, I guess. Thank you for coming back. See you in the next one. Bye.